All right, what's up, y'all? Working on some coral today. This is a piece I want to say I got from Pearl Yoder. I can't remember when. It's a pretty cool looking piece of coral though. So figure might as well work it. I think this side is going to be the best portion of it. So we'll just kind of work through it and see what we got. But I am going to heavily favor this side. Looks to be the best material. All right. Let's see. Tommy, what's up? Glad to have you, buddy. You're the first viewer and the first like of the channel, because I'm imagining that's yours. Let's see. Now this could end up being pretty bad in through here. We'll just kind of have to see. But wearing the old America shirt today. This is actually a halfway decent little flake. I'll throw it in a box or something. That was pretty. All right, what's up with you today, Tommy? Anything crazy going on in your life? All right, what's up, y'all? We're working on a big old spall, I guess, of coral. And gonna have to work through a little bit of crud to get to the best part, but we're getting there. Lance, what's up, buddy? Hey, good to have you in here. Haven't had a chance to go look at your channel, but that's definitely on the menu. Oh, you lost me for a second? Uh-oh. Oh, it looks like my Bluetooth was connecting to earbuds or something. All right, I think we're solid now. If it goes out, let me know. Anyways, for everybody who's new, we're working on a piece of coral today. The best stuff's gonna be along this edge. And so we'll kind of see what happens. Let's see. All right. But yeah, Lance, I'm gonna have to check out your channel. I know you were talking about it the other day. So I'll have to check it on out. So first thing I'm doing is getting rid of all these little weird pockets along the side. What's up, Sam? Yeah, happy to be here. And happy you're here. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just getting started. Just getting started. Now, as most of you know, I kind of needed a break from working all the pressure flaking. My wrist is in a rough spot. We got a whole continuous platform here we're about to run. Coral again? Yeah, John, of course, coral again. Yeah. Oh man, you gotta love coral. Gotta love it. I know you do too, man. Hard to get enough. That was a good enough flake to throw in a box. Where did it go? I'll find it later. Anyways, how y'all doing today? Let's see. Like butter. Yes, sir. You best believe that's what we're going for. Looky there. That's what I'm talking about. This isn't the slickest coral ever in the entire world, this particular piece, but it does flake off pretty good. And that's a nice sized little piece there. Marshall, over here, bub. Can I get the edges off? That'll make a nice one. I'll throw that in a box too. All right. Now, one, I will say, while I have this, some mistakes that I see people make is using a little itty bitty bopper to wallop off big flakes. It's just not ideal. You know, even to use that, you have to go a little bit higher on the platform. But then that could cause some incipient cracks. So if you're able to use a bigger bopper, usually my suggestion is go ahead and use it, because it'll generally produce a better flake or spall, as well as, you know, generally a better removal off your piece. That's another really good piece too. Let's see. Lost me for a minute again. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's earlier in the chat. Sorry. Like butter, you make that coral look so... Well, you can see there's some rough patches in here. It's not super consistent, this particular piece. So we'll just have to work with what we got. But coral does work really, really nicely. Again, this over here is slick. Can you tell the difference between that and that? This middle area has not been flaked into yet. This has and this has. But thanks for joining tonight. I know a lot's going on in the world lately, so for y'all to be here tonight means a lot. Appreciate it. Got my big old thing of Diet Mountain Dew tonight. Let's see. All right. Again, highly favoring this side over here. That was weird. Let's see what we get here. All right, so it's a little bit rougher than you would expect under here, but it's definitely workable. But I got more pieces we can work if this one doesn't work out. Let's see. Man, y'all are quiet tonight. I was gearing up to answer a question after a question after question. That is A-okay. Happy you're here. Still a little bit of wonkiness in through here. Gotta work through. This side's really clean, so we're getting there. Let's see, do we want to flake off of that? I think more so worrying about this side is better. All right. So what's going on with the chat? I haven't seen it. Let me see here. Like butter, absolutely. Let me know if y'all have any questions too. I mean, this is kind of a neat little rock. I don't see a lot of coral this size these days, being worked at least. Another good flake. Yeah, this side is just so much cleaner. This face. This side, not so much. This side, quite a bit. 417 Fun Happen. What's up, Jake? I seen you pop in my live the other day on TikTok. Hey, man. Hey, well, I appreciate you returning the favor, even if it's just for a little bit. You know, I'm not on TikTok all the time, but sometimes if I see a flint napper, man, I'm gonna stop in there and say hello. So cool beans. All right, now I know who you are on YouTube. Do you have videos on YouTube by chance? Out of curiosity. If so, we'll shout you out and get people over there to watch it. I would imagine you do. I don't think they popped up on my feed yet. You have to let us know. All right, finally getting through some of this crud here. Let's see. You have some older ones. Need to start posting again on here. I'd love to see it. I and many others would love to see it for sure. What did you make in some of your older ones? That was good. That cleared out some of the mess there. Intentionally kind of left this side over here again. It's kind of the better quality side. So I want to preserve it best I can. Let's see. I'll go here first. Let's see. All right, 89 folks in here. Man, good to have you all. Feel free to comment again if you have a question or something. I'm happy to respond to you guys. You caught me in a good mood. There we go. So now we're kind of able to see what's under that cortex as we flake over it. I think I just dusted the camera with a bunch of cortex. I don't think that's low enough. Just barely. So we're cruising down on this thing. So honestly, it's been so long I don't remember. Oh, I think I had a Buckner and an After. It must be. Oh man, I don't even recall those points. So that must be something north or west. Looks. I'm not familiar with those styles. Usually I'm deep south all the way. I got this Best of the Best book. I try to emulate a lot of these styles in here. But that's really cool. I'll have to look them up. Absolutely. Anyways, hope y'all are doing well. Coral is some of my... Dude, coral works amazing. Especially you get a good piece. It is hard to beat. Tommy says, with 80 plus viewers, let's hit the like button to help promote Jake's channel. Yes, please. Thanks, Tommy. You're the best, brother. I can always count on you. Southern Missouri, Arkansas. Oh, so there's some styles there. I gotcha. I gotcha. Marshall. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, I really want to try to preserve this left side. So maybe I'll start hitting from this one. And probably from this direction as well. Let's see. Still using our big boy bopper. Cruising along. A couple clouds in that one, huh? I love this coral. Sometimes it's got some little pockets in there, so we just gotta cruise through them. Do what I can, Tommy. You're the man. You're the man. Like every so often, I can always count on you. What you looking to make? You know what? Probably a big old Kirk, honestly. Kirk corner notch. Those are really cool. Or a Seminole point, or a Levy point, or a Savannah River point, or a Pickwick, but honestly, most Pickwicks are out of chert anyways, so I will probably just stick to some Florida styles because most of this coral is found in Florida. Now there is coral that's found, do I have any here? There is some that's found in lower Georgia on the Withlacoochee River. And it's very consistent. I like it. It's kind of whitish, clearish, but it works well. I can't pronounce your name, but hi, good to have you. John says, I don't have a like button. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, I won't hold it against you, you know. But the fact that you're here, that means a lot. There we go. Sometimes I just like to hold them. It feels awesome. I'm saving some flakes back here. I got little, oh, they're right here. Little pile of flakes that I'm saving. You just throw in a box or something. Y'all see me good? All right. And yes, a box to sell probably. Hillsborough, dude, that'd be a massive Hillsborough. Imagine, that would be insane. Lance says, I never know what I'm gonna make until I'm halfway done. Honestly, me too. I imagine you're talking about Arrowhead stuff. I'm the same way, that I pretty much allow the stone, like if I have this, I'm not gonna make an itty bitty little lengthy boggy branch. I'm just trying to maximize what I have. And usually once I take some really, you know, good flakes, I kind of have an idea. So I think you and I are kind of alike in that regard, Lance. And you work a lot of Tallahassee, don't you? I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you know Mr. Bobby Davis as well. By the way, Bobby's one of the kindest guys you'll ever meet. Let's see. Hit the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner and like the, there we go. All right, so if you want to like, you can. What's up? I'm not gonna pronounce, glad you're here. Max says, still trying to learn the craft. I'm learning so much from watching you perform. Sweet. Well, I've kind of been doing a little bit of napping, a little bit of reading the comments, but thank you. I hope that it is somewhat helpful to you. And more than anything, just kind of, you know, whether you flint nap or not, the community is always great. And it's not just me, obviously, but there's so many in it. It's just an enjoyable little hobby. Again, it could be a cheap hobby or an expensive hobby. It's kind of your own choice. But I'm really thankful to know a lot of people in the hobby now, because a year ago I didn't know anybody. Let's see. Yes, usually let the rock decide. I'm the same way. Let the rock speak. And all Tallahassee. I'm telling you, do I have any preforms here? No, but I do have some Tallahassee nearby. I got this one. I was gonna practice on it to show some stuff earlier, but I decided not to. I need to get some new gloves. These ones are rough on me here. Oh goodness. That's why you abrade. That's what this little rectangle is for, guys. Is to produce a better flake and not just crush the edge. 210 folks. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. It's got to be a record, right? Thanks for joining, everybody. Just working a big old patty of coral at the moment. I want to say I got it from Pearl Yoder and then I reheated it in my kiln once I kind of whittled it down a little bit. But I think at this stage I can go down a size because some of these flakes went all the way across. Marsh, you want to make an appearance, buddy? No. All right, you can just chill there. Anyways, all right, how are we feeling in the chat? What's going on here? John says, okay, that word thanks is finally sweet. All right. Is that the core we got from Ryan? No, this one is not. This one I got from Pearl Yoder. Probably back in February, I was at his place and he was like, this one has your name on it. And it was a big one. So, of course, he knew I like big rocks. So it actually worked out. But no, I do have some more coral from Ryan. When I grabbed this piece, there were also a few other boulders I had from him that were awesome. When I first started, you could buy any kind of chert for around 25. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, that's kind of the way it was. And you know, it's crazy. And I was honestly surprised to see John and Ryan have it for what, $2 a pound or so, maybe $3. Like I think it was $2 at the Silver River Knapping for really good coral. I was like, man. Although it used to be cheaper at a time, at that time I was like, man, let me get everything that I can. And so that's exactly what I did. I got a ton of coral. But I can never have enough. See, that's what I get. Poked. Because of these, I can never find some good gloves, I'm telling you. Out of all the places I've looked, no good flint knapping gloves to be found ever. At least for my style. I'm gonna keep looking, and if I find some, I'm gonna let the secret out, because boy, I've been on the hunt. Let's see. Guess I know Bobby bought a lot of points from me years ago. Learn how to nab. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a really good guy. He makes a really good bowling too. Let me go back here. Can you give some tips on what the main biggest things are that allowed you to start thinning stone instead of ending up crumbling it all? Absolutely. I went from, where's it at? I went from these boppers to these boppers. So that's number one. The second thing is, once I really got good at these, I moved back to these. The third thing I did was I learned that instead of just kind of brazing down and catching the edge, I learned what happens if I strike in. Now on this occasion it caved out, but that's one thing to try, is instead of just shooting down, try shooting in. And the more in you do, I mean, the more it'll flatten out and likely overshoot. And so that's really huge. Also, platform preparation is key as well. You know, making sure your platform is low enough. Making sure it's plenty low enough, like that. And then braiding it well, and then finding the right bopper to accomplish the goal you're after. And then just shoot across. And then again, shoot mainly side to side rather than up and down. That's the first thing to really learn. I mean, I can do this all day, but eventually you got to shoot them in. And that's where a lot of the support comes in, you know, bracing for impact. So I don't know if that helps. It's just a couple things. Roll tide. Hey, absolutely, James. Oh yeah, about Bobby. Yeah, absolutely, great guy. Shadowhawk says, just join. What are you making? Making whatever the stone wants it to make. I have no idea. Probably a big old Kirk corner notch, but we're cruising along here. Just catching up on comments. Do you remember what temp you reheated it to? Probably 525, 550. Because I think he did this at 475. Bubba says hi. Red Eye, what's up? Good to see you, brother. Where do you find more affordable stone? I have some obsidian, but it isn't cheap. Also, you can call me Cam. Using it. Okay, I probably won't remember that. I'll do my best though, Cam. Hey, obsidian is really good material for beginners, I would say, but also for advanced. I mean, it's definitely got its own challenges. Now, for cheap rock, I mean, I don't know. You guys would know better than me. How about y'all list some good dealers in the comments that have some cheap rock? Jonathan Johnson for Tallahassee. Tallahassee is kind of a more advanced rock to work, but he has good prices. For sake of Texas rock, Andy Bennett, I think that's his name. He has some really good prices on some large spalls that honestly, if you were able to make a really, really good one, you could probably make your money back in 1 point out of the 5, 6, 7, 8 spalls that he put in there. I think his name's Andy Bennett. Also, try to find it locally if you can. Obviously, you can't do that everywhere, but that's kind of the #1 option. And even if it's tough material, don't discount tough material locally. It can really help you grow. And that way, when you do get a really good piece, you'll be rocking and rolling. This one could break the point right here. Nah, we're solid. We're solid. Golf gloves. How have I not thought of that? Chris, that's a fantastic idea. I'm gonna check those out. I actually have some baseball gloves. I bet you they might work. Dude, that is clutch. That might actually be like the thing. I'm so glad you mentioned that. A friend of mine gave me a small box of coral the other day and said the same. He bought so much of it he'll never use. It's just so expensive, dude. I'm telling you. That's why I try to get rid of my stuff for, cheap as I can without feeling like I'm doing myself dirty from how expensive I bought it from. But I know what you mean, 100%. I hope to give a lot of my stuff away eventually. My father-in-law lives in Florida where there's probably 1 million. Dude, there is so much, Lance. It's crazy. Snyder actually made the stream. Looky there. What a rarity. What's up, brother? Tommy says, have you seen that piece of silver sheen Danny Collins has? It weighs about 400 pounds. No, but I'd love to percussion nap that. That would be insane. You go to bed, Rob. Someone says, I love you with kissy faces. Uh-oh. Yeah. All right. Thank you, though. Dude, you're the best. Thanks for those tips, dude. Hey, I hope that they help. I can give more eventually. Cave outs are notorious with solid. Dude, they are. 100%. Yes. So those solid ones, notorious for them. Hello, Rep Tommy. Hello, Ralph. Ansel gloves. All right, I'm screenshotting here so that I can go back and look at those kind of gloves. Woohoo! What's up, Eric? Hello. Good to have you. For good material and different types, see Jack craft these comment sections. He puts out his connections. All right. Got you, boss. All right. I can't speak that language, Mr. EMT, conducting cables, but Ansel gloves, cut proof. All right. I think I screenshotted that earlier, but thank you so much. Tampa area has good coral. Oh, yeah. John Harris, I use a golf glove. All right. All right. I'm caught up on comments. Here we go. Let's get this thing whittled down. Don't look at me like that, Marshall. This isn't the most consistent piece of coral I've ever tried in my life. It may give us some problems down the road, but we'll see. Dadgummit, I think that actually cost me a little bit there. I gotta fool around with that in a minute. I bet you have another glove here somewhere. Is that a righty? That's a righty. Yeah, let me use that real quick. Hey John, by the way, you still in here? I got some of your really slick coral. It had some weird pockets, but I'm gonna work that here in a second. Yeah, I don't think this one has holes in it. This is a little different material than the other one. Yeah, look. This is more like a tire, rubber tire. This one actually has like some feathering to it. So, gotta get my Diet Mountain Dew, guys. Sorry about it. 314 folks in here. That is by far a record. Thank you guys so much. All right, let me get to napping, and I mean that's why you're here, right? Not the other kind of napping. Let's see here. Yep. Yep. Anyways, I'll catch up on the comments here in a second. Like watching talented young apertures. You know, I'm getting older by the day. Got some back problems, but I do appreciate that. All right, got a good bevel. Start wrangling this thing in here. Yep, Tampa golf club. Rafi on the short list for not showing up last night. That's right, you got to catch up. Like watching. Yep. Thank you. I'm out of Oklahoma. You should get into the Native American culture. Yeah, maybe it's Cam, right? Yeah, I think it's Cam. Oklahoma. I don't know much about Oklahoma. That's above Texas, right? They got church there, I would imagine. Jared's here. What's up? Brock. What's up, Brock? I am from Alabama, like southeast Alabama. And so that's where I collect most of my chert. Now this comes from Florida, but live in Alabama and collect and anyways. But yeah, that's where I'm from. What about you? Tommy says, okay, we had 30, better than last night, can still do much better. Hey, we're at 41 now that you said that, Tommy, so. Dude, huge shout out to Tommy. Dude is like the man when it comes to this, getting people on the ball. Again, I guess I'm kind of timid and shy. I don't really ask for people to do much other than just enjoy the streams. Although I did have to tell somebody the other day, maybe it was Snyder, I can't remember. You have to turn your notification bell on so you can catch the lives. See, Kia Cook does. Oh, shoot. Oh, what's up, Danny? Good to have you in here. Brock, you are from Florida. You're a collector myself. Sweet. What part of Florida? A collector of artifacts or a collector of coral? If you're a collector of coral, I'm gonna need all of your information at the end of the. I'm joking. Indiana. You're southwest. Oh, so you're like Mobile. So you're around. Well, I guess you go a little north. A little north, you'll be in Tallahassee country. All right, we got a good little ridge here to follow. Let's see. Turn my 4-pound dog loose tonight to track him down. Oh yeah, get to him. Get to him, Tommy. You tell him. Artifacts in Polk County. Uh-oh. Have I met you at one of the nap ins? I've been to a few. Not to the ones in Florida, but been to some of the Ozark ones in Ozark, Alabama. I don't know if you make it up there. Eufaula, Phoenix City. I had some artifacts. Well, that's really how I got into the hobby of napping, is because I started finding artifacts and I thought it was super cool. And then I never really felt in with the artifact community because a lot of people look down on flint napping. But what I found is that the flint napping group is like so awesome and encouraging and uplifting. It's only the few bad apples that you see, you know, selling to eBay folks. And that really tarnishes reputation. But I signed mine in a way that, you know, it's very unlikely you'll find it on eBay. And I sell to people I actually trust. That's another thing. Let me go back. Biloxi, what's up, Will? Lowe's, Home Depot have gloves for good prices. I've checked them, Eric. I have checked them. Some are okay. But I've gone through more leather gloves. I've gone through everything. The ones at Harbor Freight, it's just, man, I really, for the way that I use them, they just get gone quick. Like, I want to be able to feel it and it not be so thick and like, you know, heavy. I want to feel what I'm doing, but also kind of have the durability. So I'll look into it again. I haven't been there looking in a while. Next time I go in there, I'll check it out. This could be bad here. Or it could be great. Let's see. Comments are just pouring in. Let's see. Grady Town. Uh-oh. Says, nope, just Florida. I gotcha. Hey, no worries. Yeah, we're in Texas. We're Texas's hat. There we go. I gotcha. Yeah. I'm familiar, and a lot of them went down to Florida from that as well. A lot of artifacts here, which got me interested. Learning the craft. That's another thing. It takes some time. Greg says, Greg from Georgia. I like your scoop. Dude, thanks for joining, Greg. That means a lot to me. Kevlar, I'm telling you. Brock, have you been out to the mines in Mulberry? Through failure, we find it. Absolutely. Oh yeah, mine gets dude. I've got them. Check that out. I think everybody here knows what that is. I call that the expo marker, so that I don't get banned. Absolutely. Scooby Guy says, I'm from Southeast Tennessee. Where do you get your flint from? Alabama, mostly. But, dude, if you're in Tennessee, there's so much chert around you, I wouldn't even worry about buying it. I just go out there and collect all you can get, because there's just so much out there. I don't know where, I just know it's all over. Somebody in the chat knows, for sure. But then again, somebody in the chat who knows might not want to give up their spots. So I would just check local streams, little local lakes probably, little backcountry streams. Those are kind of your dominant areas, because I imagine it's mostly not going to be rock that's used for businesses, but rock that's actually naturally, that rhymed, being formed. And you just kind of got to go in the creeks and find it. See, here where I'm at, it's a little bit of everything. They place them as drainage rocks, but also it forms naturally. And also, there's a big landfill where they kind of collect it and begin to distribute the rock, but it's been closed for a while. But there's plenty of places to get rock, for sure. Whether that be online or there in Tennessee. You might have to drive an hour or two, I have no idea. But I bet you there's some there. That would be very cheap. See, I knew that was cruddy, but boy, we handled that with precision. Let's see. Where do I get my flint? Oh, you asked where I get mine from. I collect it, but I also buy it from Ryan Chatterson. Let's see. John Harris on here, I buy it from. So a couple different places. I'd go on Facebook and look at some of the groups, and you can find some good stuff in the groups. Let me go. Oh, you're very talented. My family are cattle ranchers on the East River from me. Ah, okay. Okay. I'd love to see it sometime, Brock. I'm from Plant City. You got some plants there, Bubba? I call that first blood. It's pretty rough. I thoroughly enjoy heckling rock collectors that are trespassing on my land. Alrighty. Yeah, well, I guess there's free speech, and but the chert around here isn't for making arrowheads. It's very brittle. Well, it's always a learning curve, so maybe you'll learn something from it. But there's certainly some stuff. Again, go to Facebook, and there'll be some guys on there selling for sure. Just type in Flint Knapping, follow the groups, and there'll be some folks in there selling. I live in South Lake, have a lot of, made a new connection. This man can single-handedly end. Yeah, I don't, I don't think so. My personal observation is that the church is the spiritual Israel today, and national Israel isn't what's being spoken of in the Old Testament prophecies. There are different views on that. And does that mean I don't support Israel? No. Of course, support of peace, and I hate dying of all kinds. I mean, of course. Yeah, I don't think I'll end an argument on the channel that's been going on for that long. But appreciate the free speech. Absolutely. Let's see. You're on stolen land. Return that land. Can somebody ban this guy? No, we're gonna get you out of here. Sorry about it. Well, I removed the comment. I don't know if I can remove him yet. If he comments again, I'll remove him. I think you're being nice, but I don't know if that's. I don't know. Let's not badger him though. I mean, you might be. Everybody's on stolen land. We got it from somewhere. Let's see. Does a moderator put user in hide user on this channel? I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So if you see his comments again, let me know. How about that? Let me go back. John, he's on Facebook every time. What's going on? I'll definitely look into my father. Always told me to trade. Alrighty then. You never know. We're getting pretty dialed in on this joker here. Let's see, how's my mom? I don't think you know her, Coon. Don't think you know her. She's doing very well. She retired a couple weeks ago. She sure did. Marshall, just because I said mom doesn't mean that she's out there. She's still pretty far away. Yep, you want to come say hello? You coming up, bub? All right, Marshall says hello. Say hello, bub. All right, let me get back to work. It's actually not work, it's fun. There we go, right there. He's so lightweight that the flakes don't even bother him like that. Like me, I weigh like 200 something pounds, so but I'm also 6 foot, so 6'2". Actually, Ryan Chatterson, I doubt he's alive right now, but when I first met him, I was like, oh my goodness, this dude is massive. Because he's 6'3", I think. John, what was your impression when you first met Ryan Chatterson? Did you expect him to be that tall? Very curious. Because I absolutely did not. I was not expecting that. Threw me for a loop. I'm like, is that the same guy? All right, Marshall, go lay bub. He's a Sasquatch. He absolutely is. It's crazy. Perfect flake pattern for it. For this one? Or for the other one? I'm sorry. I'm lost on my comments here. Hello, Marshall. Cheers. Sweet. Oh, thank you. If it's about this, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, it is? All right, sweet. Hey, we're working on it. Working on it. Yeah, Ryan. So Ryan Chatterson is the most awesome guy ever. He has an awesome job. And has got some awesome coral. And it's just an awesome dude. And is insanely tall. And so John is not tall, but John's awesome too. Make a lost lake. Hey, totally could. It's kind of wide for it though, but I definitely could. Yeah, I was thinking of Kirk Corner Notch. You're exactly right. She can carry 4 or 5 gallon buckets full of rocks while wearing flip-flops. There you go, John. That's right. That's exactly right. That's all that matters, huh? If you can get them big old rocks out of there. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I can run over this ridge, which is really tragic. This could be a devastating hit here. Might be able to poke out the other side on that one. But it'll be tricky. May have to draw this in quite a bit actually. With how it's looking. Yeah, I couldn't quite catch it. Or I could just take my words back and eat them, because that just did awesome for me. However, this might not. Did fine. Could have been worse, I guess. I really want to collapse over that, but it's kind of too early in the make to do that. Let me see. Uh-oh. Um, yeah, I did see that. Matthias, really tough. My thoughts on it: we shouldn't be surprised with the wickedness of the world. I hate it. I do. I wasn't a fan of Charlie Kirk, but I agree with most of what he said. Seemed to be a godly person and um, stood up for free speech. I really hated that. I highly suggest not watching the gruesome photos, or do it. It might send a shockwave and really in your system and really make folks wake up. It's really tough. You a sculptor? I'm not, but I guess you could consider myself one. Bubba, all right. Well, we'll see you later. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate it. Absolutely. We're still cruising down on this thing. It's looking pretty good. Again, still got a ways to go, but having fun at the very least. I am. I hope you guys are. You might not. This might be the worst stream in the entire world. But we have had more people than ever in this stream. In fact, we have more people now than we ever have in previous streams, which is awesome. Hey, where's Tommy when you need him? Get on him, Tommy. Come on, Tommy, get on these folks. Haven't seen you in about 5 minutes. Get on him, Tommy. Where's Alan Cole when you need him? Let him know what's up, Tommy. If you're still there. Or somebody can take his place. Somebody can actually do the job of Tommy before him. And if you beat him to it, you can be the new Tommy. If you know what I'm talking about. You can become Tommy. That was a beautiful flake. Beautiful. Right there. Beautiful. That actually traversed a lot of the craziness there. I enjoyed the videos, his videos, down to earth and free thinking. People do things to people. Oh, 100%. 100%, 1000%. I enjoyed his videos too. Exactly. Different view than them. 100%. Contrary to freedom of speech, it's just the I'm going to silence you with, it's just terrible. It really is awful. And it serves a lesson not only to those who are kind of battling with, just kind of the mental struggles of life, who would be prone to do things like that, but also a lesson to Christians in particular for recognizing that we're on borrowed time. Our life is God's, and who am I to say I'm gonna live tomorrow and the next day and the next day? We have no idea. We better be ready before it's too late. I wish Christ would come now, in all honesty. I said that today at church. But I'm thankful he holds out time for people to repent. I get a lot of people in the comments might not be a Christian, but that would be my perspective on it, being a Christian myself. Let's see. Okay, wear out the like button before my dog finds you. He's gonna put his dog on you. What kind of dog, Tommy? Tell us what kind of dog. Let's see. The Flint guy says it was my favorite people because he But everything with facts. Absolutely. Woke up. It was the first thing. Yeah. So, the Flint guy, where do you live? Or were you taking a midday nap? No hate either way. We need at least 110 more. Like, get on him, Tommy. Get on him. Double tap this. Jared's on him. Hey, Tommy did beat you, Jared. But that's okay. I greatly appreciate your comment, too. Kyler says, R.I.P. Big Kirk. No, we still got a Big Kirk on the way. What you mean R.I.P.? I think we're coming along good. I think we're coming along good. Big old Kirk. Oh, R.I.P. Oh, that. I'm a moron. I'm so sorry. I hope this clip doesn't get taken out of context. You're talking about Charlie. My bad. Yeah, humongous. 100%. I thought you were talking about Kirk Cornernotch. I'm an absolute moron. I'm sorry about that, Kyler. Yeah, 100% agree. 100%. Thanks. My bad. Brock Winkler. All right, appreciate the hearts. A shorky. He's gonna get a shorky. So y'all better listen and obey. Oklahoma based. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I'm from Alabama. Got the champions. She's a little mean shorty, about 4 pounds. Hey, I'm telling you. They can be feisty. But in a good way. Let's see if I can't run over this weird little... I've been eyeing this forever. I don't think it'll pile through. I hope it does. But... wow, it actually did. This is working out way better than I thought it would. Mean little shorty. I think Marshall weighs 23 pounds. Sound about right, bud? 23 pounds, something like that. That's what I think. This is coming out really good, by the way. This is like insane. Yeah, follow his orders. I liked it 3 times on Raw Freeze. That's funny. Yeah, Charlie Kirk, absolutely. 100%. Right there with you. I can turn the 5 great Pyrenees. Oh, yeah. Turn them on loose. If they aren't liking the stream, turn them loose. No, we're joking. Or maybe we aren't. Hey, what's up? Hey, glad you're here. Not you, Marshall. Calm down, boy. It's okay. Not everything's about you, buddy. Why are you looking at me like that, huh? Even these little boppers can do a great job. I mean, that is just a perfect flake, right where we wanted it to be. Thinning it down. This could be really bad. This could be bad. Or it could be like amazing. I don't know. This rock is weird. Now this one definitely can be bad. Definitely. I'm actually really skeptical to take it. Kind of missed. Dadgummit. Ugh. Catch it from this side, I reckon. Back up, bub. Alright, come lay. Come lay. Come lay. Over here. Lay down. we at? What are we at? What are we at? Get all the mics in here and the eds and the. I'm telling. Where's that buddy at? Come on, get him in here. Get him in here. Joey says hi. What's up, Joey? Joseph says what's up from Benin. Is that a city? Patrick says hello. What's up? Welcome in the stream. All are welcome. You are welcome. Unless you don't subscribe, then you're totally not welcome to the channel. I'm joking. You can do what you want. Still working on this piece of coral. We started it however long ago, what, 60, so about an hour ago. And just kind of working it down. It may not end up in a hill of beans, but it may turn out really nice. The reward is greater than the risk right now, so we're continuing on. Let's see, gotta shimmy this side on down a little bit. Alright, so we're still cruising down. Let's see, let me catch up on comments here. Joshua says, well, I'm not subscribed later, dude. I think you're joking. You don't have to subscribe, don't worry. No, I'm not. I genuinely don't care. I'm just glad you're here. Girls, why are you carving rocks? John says, they at you, why you, yeah, okay. Let's get John Doe out of here. No, I don't need none of that madness. Patrick says, what's up with trying to flint knife for a minute? That looks awesome. Dude, hey, keep at it. And things are going well over here. I need to take a sip of my Mountain Dew. But yeah, things are going well. Just working a little bit more coral tonight. And whittling her down little by little. But things are going good. Really good. But keep at it, keep at it. Derek says, what's up? Does that relieve your stress to make a nice arrowhead? Absolutely, Jeffrey. It 100% does. There's Joshua's comment. Jared says, have a good night, Jake. Oh, man, all right. Well, we'll see you next time. Jeffrey says, well, from what I can see, it looks like it's turning out to be a nice crafted arrowhead. What do I know? Hey, yeah. It's going to be, I think, more of a blade in this, the style that we're going to go for. But it is coming together. And I'm excited. I love working this stuff, so. And it feels like every the gamble with cracks and snaps make me better down good. Most of the problems like that seems 100%. Yeah, if I didn't have the experience working something like this, it'd crack the next hit I did. It just really takes a lot of finesse, especially around some of the crustier areas. 100%. Flake pattern's not that as clean. Hey, we're trying. There's a hinge here, and this side we got a little bit of stuff to clean up, but we can easily catch some of this, so no problems at all. But thank you. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Now I'm gonna test you guys in the comments. How many of you guys are actual fans and saw the video I posted before this live and can tell me what point type I made in the 10-minute challenge? First one to do it, you get a gold star. Not really. That was a silly joke. Let's see. That was needed. I really needed that one. Didn't get to watch it, so give us a recap. What did you make? Man! No, you're joking. That's alright, no worries. I made something that starts with an S. And it was just a little 10-minute challenge on Flint River. And that was awesome. And well, apparently nobody knows what it is, so I made a little 10-minute Simpson out of Flint River. But you still gotta go watch it. Gotta go watch it. Let's see. The base is starting to get a little bit concerning because I want to thin it out like in my own way. If that makes sense. And what I want to do is something I don't want to have to do. Well, that was easier than I thought. Just need a little basal thinning. And that's it. Whoa, there's some comments I gotta catch up on. Oh man, I haven't watched your videos in a minute. I regret oh no. I regret the names of type. Hold on, let me reread that. Oh man, I haven't watched your videos in a minute and forget the names of types faster than I can think. Hey, don't worry. That's totally fine. I must not seen the 10-minute challenge yet. I like the vegan one such. Oh, thanks, Tommy. Jeffrey says, so do you intend to attach that to a nice one? Fascinating wood. Actually, I don't. Sometimes I do. I have before, but probably not on this one. I like to display them in big cases, and so that's my plan. Now, this is not going to be a Noonan, but I have made Noonans. This will probably be a big old Kirk corner notch. All right, I got to get a sip of Mountain Dew. Of course. And actually, is John Harris still on the stream? If you are, amidst the 250-something folks on this stream, then I need you to make yourself known, my brother, because I'm going to try to nap this piece of rock you gave me. Technically, I bought it from you, but oh yeah, you are? All right, sweet. All right, so this is fine. It did not break, but we are going to set it down for about 2 seconds. And this is your rock that I was working on yesterday. I'm going to try to preserve some of the color. Now, I already made a couple points from your last, from the box that I got this from. So it's already worth it. So if this doesn't hold up, it'd be fine. But I did want to work it because it's just such pretty, classy material. And I'm scared. I'm scared it might not hold up, but But I want to give it a fair shot. There's one little seam there that I'm hoping doesn't cause us any problems. But I am excited because this looks awesome. So John, you're getting to see your own stone get worked. That's gonna go in a box to somebody, John. I'm gonna let them know it's yours. Let's see. Good little flake. You really don't want kids, bro. Okay. Well, I'm not hitting any, I'm not hitting in certain areas. I'm hitting like out on my leg. I think I'll be fine. But I appreciate your concern. That was a good one. Look at the wrap there. That was sweet. Actually, this side is so good, I want to try to work up to it because this side's kind of clunky. So, and this side's flat, and I want to keep the flatness. I doubt this will run all the way over. Highly doubt it. But it may actually hinge out and be super terrible for us. Okay, so that's a Waller knife right there. If you don't know what a Waller knife is, it's basically a deep south style that is kind of a knife taken from a flake. That was really good. I'm keeping a lot of these actually. I'm gonna go back through that pile for sure. Just because it's John's rock. If it was anybody else's rock, yeah. But it's John's. But yeah, Waller knives are pretty cool little blades. They're neat. I think I kind of gotta go from this side. Can probably strike here and be fine. But as for here, turn the corner, shoot back, shoot a little forward. Yeah, better not attempt that one there. Pretty stuff. I think it'll actually work out, guys. Fairly certain. Just trying to preserve as much material as I can. It's tough. Something like this. There we go. Look at that flake. All the colors in there. Come on. Let me catch up on comments. The Mountain Dew, absolutely. 100%. Diet Mountain Dew. What are you doing, arrowheads? Yeah, making arrowheads from rocks. I love your content, bro. Awesome. I figure you're probably joking back there. But, dude, sweet. Sweet. I'm happy you're here. Is it Annie? Annie? And Ananias? Maybe I'm reading it wrong. It's hard to tell. But really appreciate that. Jeffrey says, what city are you in city? I'm in Alabama. I'm not going to give you the city. I feel like city's a little bit too... it's like, it's on the Georgia border, though. I'll give you that. A lithic journey, silver lining to the 21st century is being able to tune into some of the best nappers. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you. I would love to see some of your work, too, lithic journeys. Do you have a channel we can check out? The Flint guy, did you first start? So I switch. So if I'm doing a long flat one and I need to support the back, then I'll use the pad. But if I feel like I can hold the ridge, so this ridge here, if I can support that whole thing in my hand, then I'll probably just do it that way. Really, it's preference. I think the best advice I can give is just do what feels best and works best for you. I think that's the best advice to give. Boy, that did everything I wanted it to and more. So this flake here, I shot there, wrapped and went backwards and produced a cool flake. Sweet. Caught some of it there. Got some of it there. You know, every napper is known for something, and I don't know what I'm really known for, but I will say what I'd like to be known for is conserving material. Because everybody really, well, I say everybody, let me rephrase that. I know there can be a lot of hate with percussion napping because the idea is you could have just slapped it and you're wasting material. Well, I hate the look of slap points, so I would say that's a waste of material. No, I just enjoy flint napping, and all these can be made into bird pens, so it's just kind of a more enjoyable thing for me. I'm not big on napping with a pad. It gives me blisters. I hate it. I don't enjoy it. Tommy, where you at? Where you at, Tommy? It's time for Tommy to come back in the chat. Oh, I'm behind on the chat. Maybe that's why. Let me see. Love to learn how to flint nap. Hey, feel free. It's pretty cheap to get into. I'll answer it more in a minute. Let me catch up here. I get that you would like to display them or recently seen a collection. Uh-oh. Did you pick it up after figuring out what position was best? Did you pick it up after figuring out? I think that I just kind of played around with it. I'm pretty sure. I'll try to answer that here in a minute too. I'm from, Arizona. Okay. Collected them in the 60s. Ah, okay. This is cool. Hi from Brazil. What's up? Andre says, cool work, dude. Thanks. Byron says, hi. Hello. He's from Central Florida. Wow, the super thinner Skinner. Absolutely. Dude, this is some slick stuff here. The Flint guy says, all right, so widespread long support. Word, been trying to shout. Ah, okay, all right, yeah, just give it some practice. Give it a little practice. Face snapping a sandwich. I got you. That's funny, Tommy. What and how do you how to make the tools I need? All right, I'll answer in a second. And what's up to the last guy who mentioned Tommy? Where you at? It's time for an update, Tommy. I need you. Whoever gets to it first, you know your mission there. So how to make the tools that I need? You can either buy them from flintnappingsupplies.com, flintnappingsupplies.com, or you can just get some wood and buy cheap copper caps from Lowe's and Home Depot. And if you want the bigger ones, you'll buy them on Amazon. And then glue them together. And if the cap is too big, put some leather in there. Tear a t-shirt, wrap it in there, and super glue it on there. That'd be a cheap way to do it. Do I sell my arrowheads and spears and such? I do. In fact, all these are for sale. These Nunas, nobody's grabbed them. I guess nobody likes them. But just Coral Noonan, another Coral Noonan. And then the one that I finished yesterday is another Coral Noonan, a little bit denser material, but some pretty stuff. How much? Native American. Okay. How much do I sell them for? Most points I sell between like 80 and $100, but some of the larger ones can go a little bit more, but honestly, I'll work with prices and stuff. I do not have a website. I'm cheap, brother. I'm cheap. I do have an email though. So most people just get in touch with me via the email, and it's Gulf Coast Knapping, so the same as the channel, @gmail.com. Luckily, nobody had that Gmail, so I could scoop it up. Is it going to be? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Guys, it's about time for me to go. I know, saddest news of the century. We've had an insane stream. 200 folks in here is insane to me. I mean, are y'all serious? Oh, there's the cop. You listening? Can you hear it? There you go. You hear it? You hear it? There you go. Where's Schneider when you need him? Is he still in here, or did he forsake the assembly? Where is he at? Yeah, there's our cop. We always have one every video, seems like. I think he forsook the assembly, because he would have totally mentioned it. All right, Tommy. Tommy, I need you because we're about to close the stream. You got to tell them what they got to do. And what's going to happen if they don't. And if not Tommy, because we don't have Alan on here either. I don't think we have Mike Mason on it. Alan, dude, I literally spoke you into existence, brother. What's up, dude? I was just telling people I was about to end the stream. And that I needed you to tell them to do this. To do this to the stream. Oh, hit the like button. Let's make 100 likes. Oh yeah, we are pretty close. Dude, that would be insane. If we got, oh dude, I see some people doing it. That's awesome. Thanks guys. Means a lot. Means a lot. It's a rough day, Jake. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. If it has anything to do with, you know, this stuff right here on the pad, I know what you're talking about. And I feel you, brother. It's a tough day for a lot of us, man. But if you're having a tough day for another reason, I'll hear you out and love to listen to it real quick. Hey, thanks for everybody. Sam, you did it. Thanks, Sam. That's awesome. Folks, that's an interesting last name. But good to have you, Sam. It's been a rough day. Yeah. John says, I would buy them all. Keep your talents all stashed away myself. These are rare and worthy art that need to be shared and appreciated. Ah, yeah. There you go. That's all right. Hey, as long as you got the coral, you know, as long as I can go to you from time to time and, you know, out of every 1,000 boulders, you save one or two that I can buy from you, you know what? I'll be happy. I shall be happy. 95. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. I'm not. All right, dog says nice stream. Dude, thanks you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. 6 more. All right. Yeah, come on, guys. I love primal survival. I'm telling you, it's awesome. We're just doing some napping on some coral. Now the other one did not break. I still have it. We're just taking a little intercession, and we'll get back to it in another video probably. Probably. All right, 4 more likes and I'm ending the stream. So you can either not like and we go longer, or you can like and I'll end the stream. So it really just depends on you guys. I know that's not a good incentive, but it is what it is, I guess. I know Marsha's ready to go. You ready to go? You ready to go? Yep. You look all distinguished over there, buddy. 97, uh-oh. They want us to end, Marsh. They don't want us here no more. They hate us. And if you're new and you're watching just kind of randomly, I go live kind of sporadically, so if you want to stay up to date, this is my one and only time I'll say it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. It's up to the channel. You can be a friend of mine and comment on the lives. All right, 2 more and I'm ending it. 2 more and we're gone. This has been a fun stream. I've really enjoyed this. Somebody took a like away. Hey, I saw that. Somebody took a like away. You rascal. You rascal. That's hilarious. It doesn't show me who, so I don't really care. Well, somebody put it back on there. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. I don't really care. I'm just poking fun at this point. Imagine it didn't reach 100 and it was like 1 o'clock at night. That would be crazy. Marshall says, encore. Exactly. 2 more to help the channel machine go longer. I guess I could. I put it back. Oh, somebody took it away again. Is that you again? Oh my goodness. See, I just can't win. I cannot win, I tell you. I'm just hated by so many. Oh, we're up there now. What, 99? Now down to 98. Y'all are really doing the... Y'all are something else. Something else. John, what's up, John? One more information, work hard for you. Oh, yeah. I'm a working. All right, 100. No, I'm showing 99 here. Oh, no. Oh, now we're at 100. All right, as long as it doesn't go down in the next, minute, we'll be okay. And we'll end it. By the way, John, this has worked out. See, we're at 99. See, yeah, what are y'all doing? You're wearing a glove dig? That's just crazy. Hey, I'll take it off. I'm telling you. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Taking it off really helps me to feel the stone. It helps a ton. See how sticky it is? Especially, I guess my hand gets a little sweaty in there. And oh, it's 101 now. If y'all don't take the likes at 102, yeah, if y'all don't take them away, we're solid. So, all right, so quick recap. I'll show you Marshall, and then we'll be done. So we're just kind of fooling around with this piece, but amazing piece of coral. Big thanks to John here in the chat. He's the one who got it to me, and I paid him for it. And just beautiful. He sells coral too, as far as I'm aware, whenever he gets some ready. So let him know. As for this, still working on it, but it's coming together nicely. And as for these Noonans, you can have them. I probably just put $100 price tags on each. That may be a lot, but I really did spend like 4 hours on each of these. I spent forever. This one has a little divot in it, but it is so cracker thin. It is just insane. Insane. And then this one, just the flake pattern is just... everything about it's awesome. And they're translucent. Well, I'll take that back. That one isn't translucent. This one is translucent. And then also this one. I'll do this one for 100 too if you want it. It's a little thicker, but it's longer, and it's pretty cool. All right, guys. I think that's it. All right, I'll show you Marshall, then I'm gonna get out of here because y'all reached 100. Come around here, bud. Around here, right here. Here, you can step on that. Step on that, and then come on up here and show yourself to everybody. There you go. All right. So Marshall and I, we're gonna head on. Thank y'all for tuning in. See everybody up here? See all the comments rolling in? See all the comments? Let's see. Plus I got the #1 crown tonight. All right, Tommy. From an old napper, I really admire your work. Oh, thank you very much, Terry. We're about to end the stream, but I do appreciate you jumping in towards the end. What material you're using, I'd like to have some. I am going to put together a lot of these flakes down here and send some boxes, but eventually I'll sell some bigger stuff too. So just catch some of my next lives and ask me again. There you go, you got it. Good job. Right there on the pad. And I'll get up with you. Bare hand napping is 100%. I'm right there with you. We was at 106, now 105. Oh, for sure. Now we're at 104. Yo, what's your email, Jake? GulfCoastKnapping@gmail.com. Okay, Jake, great show. My dog said it. Dog's got a good. All right. Sounds like a plan. Byron, thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, what's your email? Have a good night. GulfCoastKnapping@gmail.com. Love your dog. Thank you, man. He's all right. We're gonna end the stream. Hour 30 minutes. I think we did good. And for 120 people to be here, like right now, means a lot. Maybe you've watched the channel forever. Maybe you haven't. Um, but I truly do appreciate it. And, you know, go have a wonderful week. If you're a Christian, serve it for Christ. Do your best this week. And we'll catch you on the next video. Lord willing, it'll be tomorrow. So, all right, guys, y'all take care. And we'll see you next time. Ready to go, Bub? All right, yeah, he's ready to go.